却最甘甜。谢谢人生让我看清人性的起点，闭上双眼，裂痕滋味才珍贵。听着雨打落屋檐，时光机穿梭画面，没有消失不见。回想过去总是哽咽，学会了练习走向前，勇敢那一天。车窗伴着眼泪吞噬的侧脸，不安的双手仿佛是对我的亏欠。就算过了几年，回忆像是昨天，最苦的一点泪却最甘甜。谢谢人生让我看清人性的起点，闭上双眼，裂痕滋味才珍贵。隐藏那么多年，永远在心里面。去维基照片，模糊了视线。是你让我学会什么是爱，不说抱歉。你给的一切，写下最美的一篇。
在不显眼角落等一个理由，能当作借口来贴近你的领口，小心地捧在手中。曾见识走过，却一钱未留，失去过，所以痛，在某些时候是有些被动。还不够自信的我，却还是不甘示弱，固执的为你停留。可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？能不能够就这么牵起你的手，在寂寞笑容就是我唯一的出口，等待着。可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？能不能够就这样凝视你双眸，在祈求我最卑微的执着，多想要为你守候，多期待点缀你生命的星空。 曾真实走过，却一切未留。失去过，所以痛在某些时候是有些被动，还不够自信的我，却还是不甘示弱，固执的为你停留，可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？能不能够就这么牵起你的手，再寂寞都能为你承受，你的笑容就是我唯一的出口，等待着可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？能不能够就这样你是你双眸在祈求，我最卑微的执着都想要为你守候，的期待点缀你星空，可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？能不能够就这么牵起你的手，再寂寞都能为你承受，你的笑容就是我唯一的出口，等待着可不可以你也刚好喜欢我？
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Suburbia and Carolina. So stepping in is Jackie Robinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Now into the box, number 29. He's ready to take his first cuts. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Nope.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little
I
below
got
the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And a
3
check
balls,
swing
2
here as he
strikes.
couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in is number 24. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soriano moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swings through it for strike number two. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. The next batter is Troy Glaus. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he takes a strike three called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Chipper Jones. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the pitch. Number 24 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 2 out, nobody on. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Trout is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up Mike Trout.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
is ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. One strike to count.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Ready now is Joe Torre. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Into the box, Jordan Groshans. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range. That brings up Jim Thome as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Byron Buxton. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next, here is Fernando Valenzuela. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marcus Semien.
Leading off for the Ottawa, the second baseman, Marcus
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
batting ninth.
Now it'll be Quinn Priester. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 24, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he fouls this one off. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So now into the box is number 29. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Loss is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Mike Trout. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Byron Buxton.
The right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Plate now, Troy Gloss. He'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one.
Hey, I know we're not scoring, but in today's day and age, trying to bunt for a hit, he's going to find himself on the bench tomorrow.
Buxton at third with nobody out. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Posada goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout struck out in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike, 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball, somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, number 9, Joe.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1-1.
1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Chipper Jones. And now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. No one on with 1 down, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. That ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. plate now. Jorge Posada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this will be caught out there in right center, but that should be more than enough to get the job done. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. 2 down, no one on base. And next up will be Jim Thome. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Hit in the air down the left field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Jordan Groshans. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped him up. Thome ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Quinn Priester, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a step off. First pitch on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Posada will take this one in, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. Next up, Fernando Valenzuela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 24. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Byron Buxton now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Popped him up. Tomey is there for it. 2 down. Next, it'll be Court Loss. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there. He's in command. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. And now, number 29. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. So now to the plate, Mike Trout. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And it's fouled away.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a stick swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next batter is up. Steve Finley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First offering fouled off. The 0-1 changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trout over at second. Finley is over at first with 1 away. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in now, Jim Thome, as he lies it hard to the right side but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough ball.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Next to hit is Byron Buxton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bobby takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And there's 1 away. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Joe Torre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. To the plate now, number 29. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Robinson stands at first with 1 out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
He'll try again, 1-2. Number 24 is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate now is Mike Trout. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Ryan Tepera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box, Chipper Jones. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
The right fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
At the plate, Steve Finley, and he fouls this one off. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jordan Groshans. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And right into the shift. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Corey Hunter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Lee Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now in the box, Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box now, Jim Thome, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Digging in next, Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-2.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Lofton, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 24. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So now to the plate, Troy Gloss comes to the plate as the last chance for Kevin Biggio. Will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now back, left field, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's running. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, 2 pennant race division teams took the field today, but only one could come away victorious. And all that's left now is the celebrating and the unveiling of the rewards.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Impact jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Fernando Valenzuela earns the victory on the mound. Quinn Priester struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victory.
My closest friend, my strength in days gone mad. But I spent my time in shallow sheets, I should have seen your hand. I didn't see the signs, was blinded by the lights, and lost where I belong. I thought that we'd grow old, give kids our bad advice. Now I'm alone, you went and left me with these sleepless nights. You took my warmth and soul, left me with doubt and cold. Is this where I belong? Gone are the days of young, better run for cover. There's no one here to save you from yourself when you'll discover it's hard. You don't know how to carry on. Gone are the days of young, better run for cover when everything you love is lying 6 feet under. You don't know how My nights spent wondering why, and I get mad inside. Did you fight back or even try? You didn't see the signs, so blinded by the lights. You lost where you came from. We're not so different. We grew up